for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
Hold up, Ricky. Criticizing this non-black cackling cosplaying chameleon doesn't mean you're voting for Trump. Trump and Kamala are not the only two candidates running. People have the right to make their own decisions. They can vote for Kamala if they want. They can vote for Trump if they want. They can vote for Kennedy if they want. They can vote for Cornel West if they want. They can vote for Jill Stein if they want. I hear some people saying they're voting for the couch. Whatever the case, they can vote for whoever or whatever they want. And this whole shaming tactic that the black boule is so used to using to control us isn't as effective as it used to be. Sure, you can still control a lot of baby boomers, but there are a lot of black people in Generation X, Gen Y, Gen Z that's not listening to none of y'all. We don't want to hear about how popular somebody is. We want policies.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her.
Yeah, Ricky, you're with her, but a lot of people, they're not. Now, what you gonna do about it? You gonna come beat us all up? You gonna whip us with a switch, Grandma Bernice? If Ricky don't sit down somewhere, y'all don't control the plantation no more. The slaves revolted. We tried to tell y'all for years, but you've been playing dumb. We told y'all we had a problem with your grandma Hillary. Then we told y'all we had a problem with your granddaddy Biden. And now for at least the last 5 years, we told y'all we had a problem with your Indian mama Kabama Obama Harris, the cackling cosplaying chameleon. Yeah, we told y'all we had a problem with that Indian lady 5 years ago. Y'all weren't trying to hear it, just like now. And stop lying saying Kamala didn't lock up black men in California. She did, and you know it.
Because a vote for her, if you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Ricky's still up here trying to make us vote for Kamala and said if you don't vote for her, you're voting for Trump. Again, why are you trying to make Kamala the only option for black people? She's not the only option. And somebody voting for the couch that's not voting for Trump is voting for nobody. You're just automatically assuming that every black vote is a vote for Kamala. Who said that every black person that showed up is going to vote for her? There are some people that may want to vote for Trump too. Whatever they choose is their decision, not yours. And as far as him saying people are not criticizing Trump, where? Everybody criticizes Trump. Trump has been the #1 most criticized politician for 8 years. Every possible thing about him has been exposed. Everything. It's nothing we don't know at this point. But your audience and most black people, they know nothing about Kamala. They didn't even know she was cosplaying as a black American woman all this time.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot.
Kamala did nothing for black people as the DA of San Francisco. She did nothing for black people as the AG of California. And she's done nothing for black people as the VP. On top of all of that, she already told us she wasn't going to do nothing for black people as president. Nothing.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
We've been researching Kamala on the national stage for over 5 years. You're the one who didn't do your research. You saw somewhere she had on the black woman costume. She went to Howard and pledged AKA. That's all y'all riding on. Black people are not the only students at HBCUs. You have white people, Hispanics, Asians. It's not like they solely accept black people. Same thing for the sororities and the fraternities. Stop acting like you've never seen a Hispanic or an Indian AKA. And see, we already know AKA is what sealed the deal for you because you're also a part of a Greek organization.
We need to stand with her.
Yes.
We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy.
Be on
Stop
the right
it, black
side of
people.
history. Be
Yeah.
on
Stop
the
it.
right side of history.
Here we go with this emotional BS. Ricky, we already told you this woman wasn't black. Her mama is Indian and her dad is Indian mixed with Irish. Born in Jamaica. Jamaica is a country, not a race. That's a nationality. There are Chinese Jamaicans, European Jamaicans. Every Jamaican is not black. And obviously you didn't get the memo because Obama not clean out here either. No, we do not want Obama 2.0.
It's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up.
Let me get this straight. We can criticize Bush for 8 years while he was in office. We can criticize Trump for 4 years while in office and 4 years after. We can criticize Biden for 4 years, but we can't criticize Kamala or ask any questions at all. And I know you're not talking about disrespect when this woman is up here wearing black like a costume and told black people to our face that she wasn't going to do anything for us. We're talking about the same woman who took our resources meant for the descendants of the freedmen slaves and opened up those resources to other people. Specifically her own people, taken away from us. That's what you call disrespectful.
And that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way.
He literally just crowbarred Thurgood Marshall's name into his mouth. Said all that, but still said nothing at all. Kamala, she's done nothing but use the names of prominent black people and the color of black people, like Thurgood Marshall, as a pretendian. She's a pretendian chameleon. Yeah, Kamala the pretendian chameleon. Kinda got a ring to it. Why? Because that's her.
And try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework.
Ricky just started yelling stuff out. He's like, Thurgood Marshall, women's rights, Brown versus Board of Education, curry fried chicken. Oh, no limit soldier, mystical looking self. Didn't say nothing, just yelling random stuff out with no context, no explanation, no nothing. Then have the nerve to tell us to do our homework. Ricky, obviously you or your staff didn't do your homework. You're pushing this lady on us and can't pull together one complete sentence on her policies. What are we voting for, Ricky? What policies are you telling us to support? Yeah, we get she's an AKA. Well, what's the policy?
Black
Hold
people.
up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic. And Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court
possibly
woman
by
justice.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on.
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria,
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deeper than that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's
Come
wrong
on
with
now.
y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all
Baby,
mad because she ain't
y'all.
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
Man,
member?
y'all don't
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Game,
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me
Rocky.
chills.
game changer,
Rocky.
dog.
I'm sorry, I didn't feel it. That didn't give me chills because none of those 2 women have anything to do with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. 0 to do with Auburn Avenue, Atlanta. They have no connection to Alabama. Give me the chills by fixing this economy that's been ruined by Bidenomics while Kamala was just sitting up there cackling for 4 years. Give me chills by fixing the migrant crisis that's destroying this country. Up here paying illegals thousands of dollars while throwing our own out on the streets. Give me chills by fixing this record inflation and high interest rates, making it impossible for millennials and Gen Z to afford a home right now. Give me chills by giving us some tangibles and benefits that she refused to give to us, but promised to help out the immigrants. Or the tangibles she championed for her own community, the AAPI. Cash money. Yeah, give me chills by doing that for the black people whose costume she's wearing right now trying to get votes.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports,
this radio
you
today.
better come get him.
Hey, you keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going?
Hey.
Oh, they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I
man.
don't care. Well, stop me.
Go,
Stop
dog.
me.
Go.
Stop
Go.
me.
Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their life from slavery up until the civil rights movement.
Once again, Rickey is just throwing out names. Important names, by the way. We definitely have nothing but genuine love and respect for Medgar Evers. So Rickey, don't ever bring up Medgar Evers' name with this flip-flopping, racially ambiguous cosplaying chameleon. Yes, Medgar Evers fought for equality and our rights, which include the right to make the decision to not support Kamala if we don't want to.
Just where we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch it.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
It's nothing but opinions. He literally just named a bunch of folks that's been fighting against us. If Roland Martin, Kamala Harris, and Joy Reid is his dream team, then I'm convinced they want us all to stay asleep. None of them care about Black Americans. They are literally working night and day to undermine us and starve us out. Joy Reid need to teach herself how to stop culturally appropriating white women. Trying to call people weird. That's weird.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with Black women. Your mama's a Black woman. How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a Black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a Black woman.
And Rickey, you must be a Black woman because right now you sound like one. What the Black mamas and Black sisters got to do with Kamala? Kamala is not a Black woman. And even if Kamala was another woman who happened to be Black. And melanin is protection from the sun, not criticism. Anybody that can't be questioned, criticized, or held accountable should not be president.
And as a Black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning with tears in my eyes.
This man said he had tears in his eyes. Y'all, they are out here crying for Kamala. Bakari Sellers was first. Now Rickey Smiley. Who's next? Van Jones? Rickey is only up here bringing up sad stories and crying to make you emotional and somehow make you feel the same way about Kamala that he does. I'm sorry. Our people cannot cash a check with tears. When you go to the cashier at the grocery store, next time see if they'll accept tears as a method of payment. When it's time to pay the mortgage or if you're paying rent, you will definitely find yourself kicked to the curb if all you got is tears. When it's time to fill your gas tank, the gas pump can't compute tears. Stop trying to make Black people cry for these people. It's weak. And as much as Kamala has done to Black people in California, she should be crying to us begging for forgiveness. Having the audacity to tell us she's not doing nothing for us. And while crying, go ahead and give us our tangibles and maybe we'll think about your forgiveness. How about that?
It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died? How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter? How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine.
Please stop. Joe Biden don't even know his own name.
They're just genuine and sincere. And I love people like that. And anybody, the person that got killed at the Trump rally, who do you think called that man's wife to offer his condolences? Joe Biden did. Joe Biden did. Trump didn't call him, and he took a bullet at a Trump rally.
Rickey just told a lie, and this is what the old fake traditional black media is doing every day. They sit in front of millions and lie every week, masquerading as a legitimate source. They repeat these lies over and over because they know their audience won't go figure it out on their own. The wife of the man who lost his life at that Trump rally, she said Biden reached out to her, and she also said she spoke to Trump. In addition, Trump raised $6.5 million for her family and the other 2 victims. Then on top of that, his wife got another $1.3 million alone. But again, if you never pay attention to everybody and see what Kamala is saying, then see what Trump is saying, and then doing your own research for the truth, then you will never know anything besides what Rickey Smiley tell you.
These are kind, loving people. If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on.
When we look at the Biden-Harris policies of the last 4 years, all we saw was their plan to bury black people. Yeah, that's what they've done. And now Kamala, she's out here running for president and then putting our now policy on her website. So again, Rickey, what policies are you asking us to support? Where are the policies?
We need to stop, black people. Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred.
Now he's turning Kamala into Karen. So critiquing this woman that's asking for our vote and holding her accountable for her own record is, quote, attacking her. How is not agreeing with Kamala self-hatred? She's not like us. There's no shared commonality. So how is Kamala considered to be ourselves?
Even if you don't agree with everything she do, what do you think she can do as the vice president? She ain't not in control of the Congress and the Senate.
As VP, we wanted her to do for black people what she's done for promoting termination rights. How about that? We want her to do the same thing she's done for the AAPI community. That's what we want. And if you can't and you won't, just say that.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people. No.
My bad, she already did. Okay, so get out our face and go ask them for a vote.
If you know how government works, come on. Come on. We got an opportunity here of a lifetime. We'll be dead and gone, but we can say our generation, because we're not gonna live ever, that we voted a black man and a black woman to become president of the United States.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
That's history. This is what Dr. King died for. This is what Medgar Evers died for. This is what Rosa Parks went to jail for. All of the sacrifices that black people had to make. Your grandmother's cleaning up white people's house and cleaning and scrubbing floors and doing all of this stuff. All these black people made all these sacrifices for us.
I'm telling you, this was Rickey's best role yet. Somebody go call Tyler Perry. Go ahead and put Rickey on one of them shows. Dr. King did not die for no Kamala Harris. This woman does not represent what he was preaching. Go listen to his last speech. Nah, Kamala does not represent that nor support it. She's defiant with it too. Rickey is having a complete meltdown. Up here crying for this lady. Oh, sound of the rain against my window pane, I'm going down Mary J. Blige looking self. Oh, break my heart, Toni Braxton looking self. Like, stop it.
Well, we can have this opportunity, and then you get a woman, now you want to question her race and question her ability and all this stuff. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we like this?
Cry me a river, Rickey. Crying is not going to turn this lady into a black American woman. So dry it up.
What is wrong? And I'm sitting here, I should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that I'm in. But if I have to pay more taxes in order to do what's right, just where somebody else can have food in their mouth and do the right thing or whatever, I want to be on the right side of history.
What other people gonna eat? You mean the illegals Kamala sending to the black cities to replace black people?
And I mean this. I'm not. I just been holding my peace. I ain't been saying nothing. But man, some of these videos are disturbing, and these memes are disturbing. What we as a people doing to each other. We need to stop.
What do you mean doing to each other? In the way you're talking about doing to each other, you're acting like we're both the same. Kamala is not like us, Rickey. So no, she's not the other part of you. She's literally other.
We need to stop. And I'm done. We're going to have her on the show. We're going to support her on this show. We're going to support her. And I cannot wait, if God let me live, to see a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated swear in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Man, as being in the Greek family myself, man, listen. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Rickey Smiley want us to use their Greek alliances as some sort of tangible benefit for black people. Tell me, what does Kamala's Greek affiliation have to do with tangibles for black American votes? Listen, none of these questions are being addressed, and that's why the issue is not going away. We're all just looking at another episode of benign neglect and the boule telling us to shut up and vote.
You preaching
Kamala
this morning,
Harris.
Ricky.
I'm sorry, Maria.
We with you, dog,
No,
and we
don't be.
with her.
We needed
sorry.
that.
Come on, dog.
We needed that. and they needed that.
That put tears in my eyes. And I'm not just saying that, man. I've been out here on the trail, civil rights movement, since '79 when Bonita Carter got killed, shot in the back by a white police officer. I've been a lifetime member of the NAACP and the SELCI. I'm on regular text messages and calls with civil rights leaders all over the country. I've been involved. I do comedy and crack jokes on stage, but you don't know what I do behind the scenes.
You hop around tap dancing behind the scenes just like the other boule, Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Bakari Sellout, Jim Jumbo Catfish Clyburn, and Mushmouth Ben Crump. And stop acting like Kamala is in support of the people being taken out by the police. She ignored the family of Mitrice Richardson. She ignored the family of Oscar Grant. This woman had the authority and the power to do something, and she did absolutely nothing to help them.
I was behind the scenes when Barack Obama ran. I was behind the scenes in the Bill Clinton campaign, in the Al Gore campaign, in the Joe Biden campaign. My whole life, even when I wasn't even old enough to vote. When I wasn't old enough to vote, I was still behind the scenes working just where I can leave something to my kids and the generation after that, doing my part, using my platform that I built to try to do what's right. And not make this thing about me, but make this thing about the rights of the next generation.
Behind the scenes doing what exactly? Because you didn't stump for any tangible benefits. So what favors did you give Ricky? And in exchange, what was given to you? Because nothing was done for us. Yeah, you did nothing behind the scene, so we could care less that you were there. Y'all, this was so crazy. Rickey Smiley literally sat on his show crying. Crying is not going to change a thing for black Americans. How many more cycles y'all want to play this game? What, you want to go another 4 or 8? We told y'all over and over, no tangibles, no vote. Meg Thee Stallion popping her thought pocket, that's not tangibles. Beyonce isn't tangibles. Claiming membership of a Greek organization, that's not tangibles. Talking in a fake Southern Black American accent, that's not tangibles either. Oh yeah, getting yelled at by the whole boule gang on radio, TV, and social media, that's not tangibles either. Go ahead, keep turning your backs on us, and you're gonna see more and more black people turn their backs on you. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below. Did Ricky crying convince you to support Kamala? Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to William A. I appreciate you for your support for the channel, as well as Roland C. and the Wall Reports. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.